All right, so let's talk about now how to actually identify your gift, your seed. Let's talk about how do you grow it? How do you find it? Well, the first thing, guys, is you got to understand that the seed is your life, the world is what you live in, right? The seed is your life, and the world is what you live in. So, who you are is actually that seed, but you just live in a world. So the world is not you. So don't run out doing a bunch of things that you see out there. You got to look into yourself. You can't look into the world and find your answer. You have to look into yourself and find your answer. So that's the first thing you got to understand, guys, is that the seed is your life and the world is what you live in. Next, investigating what the seed is. Often what you love to do or what you would like to do if you were independently wealthy is what you should be doing. So Warren Buffett talked about one day, what would you do if you were independently wealthy? So whatever that is, assuming you hit the lottery and you had $500 million, what would you do besides have a big party? What would you do once you actually started settling down and you got used to the money? What would you do with the rest of your life? Whatever that is, that might give you some clues as to what you should be doing, right? So find what it is that you would do if you were a millionaire and start to take steps to get there. Now I know you might not have the finances to do it, but that's just going to give you a clue as to what you should be doing. The next thing you want to do, guys, is once you find it, you want to take baby steps. One can't dump a year's worth of water onto a seed in one day. You have to break down Mount Everest into sections and it becomes less intimidating. So guys, whatever you do, just take baby steps. Rome wasn't built in a day, neither will you be. So the next thing is realizing that sometimes the seed is going to get too much sun. Sometimes it's going to get too much rain. You have to find ways to keep it dry during the tsunami and keep it watered during a drought. On top of that, the bugs, the worms, and the birds will and must try to eat your seed. In short, you have to work hard to protect something. As you work hard to protect that something, it becomes more valuable to you guys. And that's a part of the test. The next thing you want to do, guys, is don't be discouraged by your lack of ability to do something in the beginning stages. Before you can be good, you have to be bad. And before you're bad, you have to get started. I'll be honest with you guys, I'm not perfect. I still make mistakes up here, and I'm just trying to get it together, guys. Don't be ashamed. Don't worry about somebody else's opinion, or I'm going to look stupid. Just do it. You got to do like Nike. You literally got to just do it. Close your eyes to whoever has an opinion about you, because at least you're trying to do something, right? So before you look at someone who's judging you, ask yourself, what are they doing, right? So it's kind of like you watch a football game or you're watching a basketball game. You're sitting there at home in the comfort of your AC, and you're looking at, whatever basketball player. You're looking at LeBron like, man, he should have did that, man. I would have took that shot. That was easy, man. He's playing. He ain't rebounding. He's lazy. He's this. You're looking at a QB that you like from your favorite football team, and you're like, man, I can't believe he missed that route and this and that. And you're saying these things not being a professional athlete. So it's really easy to talk about somebody and what they're doing when you're not in their position and you don't know what's going on in their head. You don't know what they got going. You don't know how hard it actually is. So don't be worried about people who are judging you who aren't even trying, because the guys and girls out there who are actually trying aren't going to say anything about what you're attempting to do, right? So be prepared to suck. Just suck at it. Suck at it every single day until you're perfect, okay? And the last thing you want to do, guys, you want to review your goal every day on something, a sheet of paper. You got to put it somewhere that you can see it every single day. The longer you work at a job, guys, the more confident you become at that job. Your goals are no different. So you want to make sure you take a sheet of paper. I mean, till this day, I take paper and I'll write down my goals. I'll write down what I'm going to do for the whole week. I literally plan out my days, my weeks, my months. I have a monthly goal sheet. And if I do really good that month, I'll gift myself something, right? So you want to write out your plan. Don't just wake up every single day like an accident. Write a map to your life. Right? The day before, write a map. When you first get to work, take 5 minutes to say, these are the things that I want to do. And check them off. It feels good whenever you have a checklist, guys. Honestly, I have a checklist. I write every single day what I'm going to do. The second I get up in the morning, I'll take a minute to myself and I'll write down the checklist as to all the things that I want to accomplish. And then at the end of my day, I look to see, okay, what have I accomplished? The things that I didn't accomplish, I move them over to the next week. So Make sure you have something that you're physically looking at. Don't rely on your memory to remember all the things that you need to do, because you'll mess up. You'll forget. How many times have you been to the grocery store and you had a mind to buy this, buy that. You left the list at home. You get a lot of things on the list. You missed the most important thing and thought, oh my goodness, how did I miss that? Now you're having to run back to the store. Well, if you would have taken your list with you, you would have executed that list. So what I'm saying is make a list and execute your life. All right, guys, that's it for us here at Line Impact. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. See you next time.